So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
So off we go then. Martinelli. Nicely weighted ball. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this.
Chance for a shot! Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Mount, and it's Mazraoui to Bruno Fernandes, spread out to the left. Saliba makes the interception. Gabriel, Saka, now it's Odegaard, Havertz, Saka, knocks it into space, takes a shot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. And he's a real chance! Goal! Manchester United! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 11 minutes is number 11, Mason Mount.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Stood up well to him there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Lovely bit of skill. Looking to go deep. Raya deals with that nice and simple. Timber. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for the run. Played into space out wide, and he was quick to react. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Martinez. Great vision. This looks promising. And that's played in low. Odegaard. And the pass is intercepted. And the shot's on here. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Short changes him with that pass.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Punched away. Timber. And it's Marino. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Rice. Saka. Manchester United can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Saka! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's had a shot! No, not this time.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. And he skips past his man. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shaw. More and more pressure on the ball here. Martinez pokes it out wide. It's a searching pass. Mount receives it in a good position here. Merino. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gabriel. Now Ødegaard. Merino. Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this?
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Shaw. Bruno Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. That's a good ball out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Mount. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Martinelli. He's found a way through. It's Merino! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Mount. And it's Mazraoui. Now Mazraoui. Mount, given the lift of his goal. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Ødegaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Quality ball. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Havertz. Threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now that's well seen too. Havertz. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's found a way past. Merino. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Drives it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, some tackle that. That's good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He shifts on a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Havertz clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the
Substitutions
defence,
taking place.
as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Can he get it through? Shaw. And here's Havertz. He's having a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their
Coming on the
substitutes.
field
Well,
is
Peter, I don't think there's anything
number
tactical
19,
or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Shaw. 75 minutes played. That's an imaginative pass. Timber gets over and intercepts.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Ahmad. Played in by Mazraoui. Saliba can get it clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Trossard picks it up out wide. The ball goes in. Oh, smashing header! And that could come back to haunt them.
Saka was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
substitution for Arsenal. Number 23.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Brilliantly cut out. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they're not going to make any further progress now. But it's Timber. There's the delivery.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Arsenal making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field is number 22, Luaneri. Substitution in progress.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Ahmad. Oh, that's fabulous. Ahmad. So much time and space here.
There will be 3
Decent
minutes
chance!
added time.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Menu. Shaw. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
I think we're just
This
about
is
out
a
of time,
hard
so
one to
many
take,
thanks to Jim,
but we'll
and
be
a very
back
good afternoon to
stronger,
you.
won't we?